Hello everyone, this is Paint Oken. Again, this is my third video on the channel. The first one was a very short kind of teaser video. The second one was about my first painting project, the Black Templars. And in a couple of minutes, I went through the main mistakes that I made with them. I want to show you now my second group of figurines that I painted, the Ultramarines. You can see that I started to use these stickers as well, and I even made some effort to do something with the base. There are some rocks here, there is grass, some bushes. It's quite a lot actually, probably I made too much. Yeah, so the more the better. So Ultramarines. Again, I think in terms of the painting, and considering that this is the second project that I made, again, I would say it's not that bad. Even the visors painted red are kind of okay. There could be maybe a little bit more standing out. A little bit more lighty, but yeah, so far so good. The weapon is quite good. Trims are okay, I think. I didn't use any edge highlighting. Even now, I'm trying to avoid it. If I can, I just use some dry brush, to be honest. My hands are just not that steady. And you can see that again, I used some dry brush with metallic, so the blue armor supposed to look like a bit more metallic, which is okay. It's a little bit too dark for me for Ultramarines. Probably I used again a little bit too much of the wash. I'm not sure if I used moon oil or maybe something else. Probably something else, because moon oil doesn't. It affects the blue a little bit, yeah. So and you can see that it's still kind of nice blue. Yeah, I think the other big mistake that I made, and constantly with some of my first figurines, is with primer painting. So when you prime your figures, be very careful to spray the paint from a distance and don't overspray it. Because if you overspray it, or you're spraying it too close, or you didn't shake enough the holder of the paint, then it will be too much on the figure, and some of the little details will just disappear and will be just under a big coat of paint, which is not nice. Probably you can see, actually I don't know if you can see, with the chest plate, the golden wings, it doesn't look very good, very sharp. Maybe here in this side a little bit better, but this part is kind of like, not that sharp, and it's all because of the primer. So I used a bit of too much primers from too close distance, probably, or I didn't shake it well. It was too cold, maybe. Yeah. Other than this, again, it's not bad. Poor guy has to really go hard through these bushes. The blade of the knife looks a little bit like it's just a wooden or a plastic knife, instead of looking like a real one. So that could be much better, definitely. Yeah. So other than this, as I said, I'm pretty happy with this one as well, with these figures. I don't know why, but I painted the Purity Seal top bronze and not red, but not a very big problem. So yeah, so that's all about the Ultramarines. If you want to start painting, I suggest you to buy a set of Space Marines. Um, Ultramarines are quite popular, not just in the lore of the game, but for painters. Easy color scheme. You don't need to buy so many colors. Figures are easy to paint, easier than others. So yeah, I recommend you to start with Space Marines. And then just to compare, I want to show you the one that I most recently finished. It's a Salamander Space Marine. This was in the teaser video. Again, I don't want to sound very overconfident, but I think there's a difference. Uh, so I'm really happy with this one. Of course, if I really look closer, I could find a lot of things not the best, but there's something that yeah, I'm pretty proud of at the moment. And just to close, that's my next project. It's not done yet. This will be a Blood Angel Space Marine. I just painted it first kind of layer red with some small decorations of gold. So it's really at the beginning of the journey. Of course, I will make a video of it as well, but first we will go through the rest of the figures that I already finished, and just to show you what kind of mistakes I made. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, then please subscribe and like and comment and so on. See you next time.